2,000 projects in 23 markets across the country. Largest contractor for Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac and highest spend. And she's a woman. All of that and more in the Homebuyer Town Hall, Florida. Welcome to the Homebuyer Town Hall, Florida. My name is Adriana Montes. I'm the CEO and broker owner of Florida Dreams Realty and Capital Group. My number is 321-689-6258, or you can email me also at adriana@floridadreamsrealty.com. So I'm here today again at the Orlando conference that is happening from IMN. It's the IMN Servicing Non-Performing Loans. And I'm here doing great networking. It's been amazing. And I'm so delighted today to be bringing one impressive woman. She's a business owner and she's a CEO. And let's talk to Kelly Brooks today from Property Masters. Welcome, Kelly.
Thank you, Adriana. It's a pleasure to be here with you today.
Thank you. I'm so excited to share your story, kind of do like a biographical interview of this show and inspire other women out there to go for their passion, to be leaders, to be business owners. So I'm so honored, always want to give more space to women like me that are, you know, making a big difference in this business dominated industry by males. So congratulations for being such a successful woman.
Thank you. And you know as much as I do how hard it is for women in this business, in real estate, in construction to get ahead. So you're an inspiration to me as well.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. So what brings you to this conference?
So this note buying conference, non-performing loans, we sort of straddle my client base, both sides. So I have REO clientele here, and then also my single family rental clients are here that would be buying these notes to service. And then eventually if the homes do go into a foreclosure state, they would then repair them. And that's where we come to play. We are one of the nation's largest renovators in the REO and SFR space.
Wow, Kelly, that's amazing. Tell us more a little bit about the makeup of your company. How many employees do you have? Kind of give us an overview of your company.
Well, we are just about at 150 W-2 employees. And the fact that I'm most proud of is we started off as a small mom and pop operation in Metro Atlanta. And we grew organically, not because we kind of stuck a finger to the wind and said, well, I think I'll expand into Alabama and then North Carolina and then Florida. We grew organically because our clients demanded us to grow. They were asking us, we really want you in North Carolina. We really want you in Florida. So we expanded to the markets where we felt like we could be successful and that there was a need from our clients. So that being said, the growth has been slow. We do not move into new markets unless we feel like we've achieved a market share in the states that we're in and that we're operating to what we consider the most effective, you know, we're being the most effective that we can in that market. So we're not just going to expand if we're not performing to our best in all the states that we're in. That being said, our last expansion was 3 years ago into Texas, and this is our first year we're doing a new expansion in those 3 years, and we're moving into New York. So given the 150 employees, the fact that I'm most proud of and sort of segue a long way to get here is my average tenure of my employees is 7.5 years. So when people come, they stay. We are a big champion of culture. We treat everybody like it's a family. We truly feel like we are one big family. And then my management staff, everybody that's on my management team has been with me over 10 years or over.
Wow, 150 employees and the average tenure is 7 years. You must be doing something right as a leader. I'm super impressed with that. And I think our audience will love to hear what are your leadership styles, what books are you reading, and what are your principles that you follow with your employees, any HR tips you can give us. I would love to hear a lot of that.
Thanks, Adriana. Well, first things first is we truly believe, like you said earlier, we spend most of our time with our work people, with our colleagues, with our coworkers. So really liking who you work with, I mean, curating that team. I mean, it really starts with making sure that we're identifying the best possible candidates and bringing them in the door, bringing them into the fold. And then it's work every day to make sure that people are bought in. They believe in what you're doing. They know the mission. They know the vision. You keep them informed. We're extremely transparent with our goals, with our financials, with our 3-year plan, with our 5-year plan, with our 10-year vision. So I think making sure people know what to believe in, and our ships are pointed in the right direction. We're all rowing together. I truly do think of my team as family. We have a summit every year where we fly everybody into town, and not just our employees, but we have them bring a +1. You know, your significant other, your spouse, your some of my project managers that are separated bring their children. So it's one big party. So we want to make sure, you know, our spouses or your significant others, you know, you're spending so much time with your work family. We want them to feel part of the float as well. So over the course of the years, I really actually enjoy and look forward to seeing a lot of my project managers out in the field, their wives or their girlfriends. They've become like family to me. We follow each other on social media and we keep up with each other's lives. So, I mean, really, to me, it's no particular book I'm reading. I'm not the follow Gary Vee type. I think, you know, just like I raise my family, you live by the golden rule. You treat everybody like they want to be treated. And if you live life that way and carry that through everything that you do, I mean, good things are going to happen to you.
Kelly, I had the pleasure to meet your kids, and they're beautiful. Your children are adorable. So tell us a little bit more about your family.
Thanks, Adriana. They loved you. They loved the Colombian accent. Although I think little Bobo was getting a little confused at times. So my daughter, Arissa, is 11. And then my youngest is 4. His name is Bo. And it's become a little challenging, that work-life balance, being a full-time CEO and a full-time mom. I am married, and my husband does stay home with the kids, which is almost a necessity now with the child in private school 30 minutes away, going back and forth for activities, taking her there. There's no bus. And then the little guy is in preschool. So it's really a struggle to maintain that work-life balance. You know, I get up super early every morning. I'm up at 5:30, getting the kids ready. And then my next stop is the gym. And then after the gym, I'm basically most days going straight to the office where I start meetings. Literally, I mean this, the only time that I have to myself is my drive to work. And I'm going to listen to music. Everybody's like trying to get me to listen to this podcast or this podcast. I'm like, no, I just need that time to like zone out, listen to my music, because as soon as I walk in the door at the office, I put my key in the door. It's meetings, it's calls, it's nonstop. And then just really like knowing, you know, I get in my car to leave every day. It's between 6 and 6:30 most days. Some days I stay later, but I really have to power down. I take that drive, even though my office is only 3 miles away from my house, to really consciously, you know, make sure that I'm shutting down work and I'm ready to, when I open the door, to like be, you know, present with my family. So that's important, because if you don't, they easily blend into it. You know, there's no, the line becomes blurred and work never stops. So I don't check my emails, and I try not to unless I'm expecting something, but really try to dedicate that time for my family.
Wow, yes, I can resonate so much with what you're saying, you know, being a successful business owner and also trying to keep a house clean and take care of your family is so challenging. I mean, I believe that us as women, and I don't have kids yet, but us as women, we're trying to be like Wonder Woman for real.
Yes.
When you are
And the
in
pressure is there.
business.
The pressure is really there from society. You know, my kids' teachers, they naturally are going to go to the mom first. You know, I have to be a baseball mom. I have to be a cheer mom. And everybody, you know, the expectations don't stop. Society really puts that on us. Like, okay, that's fine, you're a CEO, but you still have to be all these other things too.
Yeah, I for sure can see the society doesn't give us a break. And that's very endearing that they need us so much, but it becomes very hard. So I love that you have those outlets to focus on yourself, to get back to you. What kind of songs do you like?
I actually listen to a lot of house music, like chill house music. Anything like vibey that can just kind of like let my mind carry away and relax that's totally my vibe.
That's so cool. I love that.
Music that doesn't have a lot of words, really. It's just all the beats, you know?
Yeah. So in regards to your business, what keeps you up at night? What are you what are your worries or your fears, or what things keep you up at night, as a business owner and as a CEO of your company?
It's a lot of pressure at the end of the day when you realize that you have 150 families you're supporting. The decisions that I'm making, even down to who we have join our team, can have a ripple down effect, a domino effect on those that work for me. Being responsible and making sure I'm leading my business and leading my life in a way that will maintain the reputation of the business and be able to provide an income and support for all these families that work for me. I mean, it's a lot of pressure.
I cannot imagine having a pressure of a payroll of 150. I mean, even in my biggest days, I was close to 50, but never 150. So that's admirable. And understanding also, like, what's your why? Like, what's your passion? Like, why are you doing this? Why are you so passionate about your business? What is your why?
That's a really good question, actually. And it's something that I really haven't thought about, because you just sort of, when you get in the routine, you just wake up and do it, right? I love what I do. I love who I work with. I love who I surround myself with. Everything I do is very intentional, as I'm sure you know, because you are the same way. You make a plan for the day, just like we make a plan for our projects. We have a project plan. And as long as you stick to that plan, every day will be successful. So that's pretty much my why is, building this brand, embodying what it is, loving the brand, loving those who work for me. So I just wake up every day and just try to make every day better than the next, making sure I'm fulfilling my schedule. And then I can, shut my laptop at the end of the day and say, wow, that's it. Today was a success. I got everything that I checked all my boxes today. That's a great feeling. And that's kind of what I live for is the big picture goals, but also being a really good goal setter and understanding how to break those down, into a microcosm for a day, meaning those daily goals.
For those of you just tuning in, we're here talking to Kelly Brooks from Property Masters, amazing, successful business owner, CEO, rock star, and we're here at the IMN Servicing Non-Performing Loans Conference in Orlando. We're going to go into a commercial break, and when we come back, we will talk more with Kelly.
The Power Is Now magazines are the leading resource for real estate agents, mortgage bankers, entrepreneurs, and small home ownership businesses, providing leaders with business strategy information, resources, and tools through PIN, Real Estate, Programming Guide magazines. Stay up to the minute with real estate news and information from industry experts. Subscription is free. Sign up today. ThePowerisNow.com. ThePowerisNow.com.